my question to you would be why it is so unique, why it affects anything in your body, why it is so different than anything else that is existing in nutritional space and juices and everything else. Can you just give a little simple explanation to why it's benefiting our body differently?
Yes, I'd be happy to. We all have these redox signaling molecules our body produces. We're born with them, but as we age, we lose about 1% a year. So at 62, I'd lost 60% of the use of my body making these signaling molecules, which enhances and keeps your body healthy. Well, so because it diminishes, for the first time, we can drink something and put it back into our body that replaces what our body is not even physically capable of doing anymore at our age.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the science and the fact that it's non-toxic and can't hurt you. So they're little fleeting, they're little bitty molecules, little bitty, very tiny. And because they're tiny, they will penetrate, they go through the cell wall into the cell that's unhealthy. And they act kind of like a cascading effect, and they go through your body and connect with the cells that are unhealthy. And when your cells can get healthy in your body can heal itself the way it's designed to be. And so this science has just been incredible, and it's hard to wrap your head around it because the product starts off with water and medical grade salt, and they do a deionization, which is the purest form of water. Some people say, well, how can it help you if it's salt water? Well, that's where it starts, Vera, but then it goes through all these patented processes, and after 72 hours, when that process is done, it's no longer salt and water. It's the same molecular structure that's in your body. So that's why Huffington Post says it's the top 5 new emerging sciences in the world today, and they're ranking it right up there with the discovery of DNA and penicillin. Mm-hmm. And so this is a huge discovery. I don't know, in my lifetime, at my age, we'll see a bigger discovery. It's amazing.
And you are somebody who was in this field for your entire career, and you knew about things coming up, and you knew the human body probably better than most people.
Well, I knew orthopedics pretty well, but I had never heard of Redox. And that's why I pursued to study it, because I'd never heard of it. Back then, the exhaust, the ATP from our energy, it comes off, they thought it had no bearing. Right. Well, it's the most vital part of our life. It's the anti-aging part of us as we get older. And now to be able to replenish that, wow, what a discovery. And so, our Olympic athletes are on the product. And when they get tested for their anti-doping, it doesn't even show up because it's native to their body. Our professional athletes are on it. We're in about every major med school that I'm aware of teaching this. We're even in the local high schools today. I believe in the next, I don't know a time, I'm just throwing it out there based on what I've seen it do over the last 6 years while I've been with it. But I think in another 10 years, Vera, everybody's going to know about Redox.
I certainly hope so, because everybody needs it. Even people that are feeling healthy, by your example, you never know what you wake up with in the morning. It's not to scare you, but we don't really know what's growing inside of us until it may be too late, as it was for my husband, that we had no signs, no symptoms. Everything was fine. He kept telling me he was feeling the best of his life. And a week later, he collapsed right in front of me in the house. So it's heartbreaking that, like you said, some people wouldn't even look at it because they just think it's shame. Looking at the science alone would give them a hint that it's probably something more. Every university in the world are studying the subject now, and they are coming to the company because we are the only company in the world that were able to stabilize those molecules. So that's the only place aside of our body to study it, actually.
Well, Vera, if it wasn't so good, why do you think the big pharma wanted to buy it so bad?
Yes.
And at a point, they said, we'll take all those studies back that you're doing where people are getting healthy, and we're going to take care of all that from the inside.
Yeah, they don't need that.
That time, he knew they weren't buying it to promote it. They were buying it to bury it. And that meant a lot to me, knowing where he had come from. But I believe everybody's going to know this, just like the brand Kleenex in your home. I think everybody's going to know Redox. We have 14 products now with Redox. Redox should be a lifestyle. It's not just a one-time deal. There's a multitude of books out. It's called Redox Matters. We have another one that Healthy Matters. And then there's another one called Why It Matters. There's multiple books coming out all over the country now about redox and why it's so important in your life. And why wait, like me, to have something happen to you before you take a look at it? This is a preventative product. You take it every day. It's a way of life. And to me, it's as important as oxygen, or, you can't live without it in your body. So it's just been a great discovery for me. It's changed my life, not only physically, Vera, but it changed it now financially, which I did not count on. And